Alright, what's going on YouTube? Your dude Heat. Here are just some of the sneakers that I've received from brands over the past like 6 months, maybe even less. And this whole video is to explain this whole process. I know a lot of you guys have questions about that. Before I get into this video, I do want you guys to hit this video with a thumbs up if you can. Hit that subscribe button, comment down below your thoughts, and then if you do have Instagram and you do want to be considered for future giveaways, I'm trying to do frequent sneaker giveaways, so follow me over at HeatLedgerKicks. And just going back to this, I mean, some of them don't have boxes. A lot of the shoes actually are still at my parents' place. I couldn't bring absolutely all the shoes to my condo here. If you guys have been watching the channel for a while, you do know that. But this is everything that I have here that I wear. I wear all my shoes. And then just so you guys know, I know that there's going to be some new viewers here that might say, oh, you're just pulling out random shoes and saying the company sent them to you. I just tried to bring out a few of the notes that, you know, they include in some of the packages, just to show you guys that, like, this is for real. These aren't, you know, these aren't, like, I'm not making this stuff up. So a lot of different brands here. Converse actually one of the, actually the first brand, sneaker brand to ever show me love, ever to give me a look. So, you know, very grateful for all that. They show me a lot of love, which is awesome. And I've gotten definitely a few shoes from them. Foot Locker, you know, we have Puma, Vans, New Balance, Reebok, Nike, so a variety of brands. And yeah, I mean, it's been quite the experience. I want to sit down and discuss this in a bit more detail with you right now, because at the end of the day, I mean, I think everybody would love to get free shoes out of, you know, your passion and what you're passionate about. And I know if you're watching this, you're passionate about shoes, or at least you're interested in shoes. It would be dope to get some kicks for some of the work you're putting in, maybe on YouTube or maybe on social media. I want to outline ways in which we can make that happen, and I also want to debunk some of the myths and some of the things that you guys might think about this whole YouTube thing, about this whole seeding process. I want to talk about all of that, so join me over here. Alright, so like I said, I get asked this question, I want to say on a weekly basis, maybe even more frequently than that, and it's just, how do you get free shoes? Maybe how do you get free gear? How do you get free clothes? And I'm going to be honest with you right now, the answer I'm going to give you probably won't be the one that you want to hear, but the short answer is yes, it's possible, but will it happen overnight? No. And the reason for that is you can't just be someone that likes shoes or likes apparel or even really likes that brand. Like, even if you're a Jordan brand dude and that's all you buy, or all you buy are Adidas, all you have are NMDs and Yeezys, and then you're getting upset because you're wondering, yo, why isn't this brand showing me love? Like, why aren't they throwing me a bone here? You know, all I do is support that brand. It has to go one step beyond that, at least. And what I mean by that is creating a relationship with the brand. So you need to have some sort of vehicle to create that relationship. It's not simply the process of buying all of their gear. Yeah, that is definitely a great first step. You know, you have to be a brand advocate. You have to be a brand ambassador. That's what they're looking for. But in a way, you need some sort of vehicle. And what I mean by vehicle is like some sort of channel. It could be a YouTube channel, could be another social channel, could be an Instagram, a Twitter. I mean, I know people on Instagram that haven't made a video a day in their life, and they get shoes all the time, or they get clothes all the time. I know other guys that are in, you know, other industries, in auto, and they get all sorts of like auto accessories. They test drive cars all the time. You have to, first of all, find your niche, be an advocate of, you know, some sort of brand organically, and then the main thing, the most important thing, have that channel, have that viewership, have that audience, because a brand is willing to give you something, but it's always in exchange for something else. When I say, oh, you know, how to get free shoes, how to get free gear, you know that line that says nothing in life is free? Well, that absolutely holds true in this case. I mean, they're not just gonna send you stuff and be like, hey, you know, enjoy, see you later. It doesn't work like that. Or if you are doing that, then that relationship's probably gonna end pretty quickly. See, the relationships that I have with certain brands are because I've either initially shown interest in the brand, I've either already shown interest in the brand, and or I might be a fit for that brand image, and then that given brand says, okay, cool. You know, maybe there's a fit there, maybe we can try something. So that's how I was able to build my relationships. I didn't necessarily ask for it, but I've been approached by brands, and that's how you get that conversation started. So I wanna go back a couple steps. You don't just have to be a YouTuber. You know, YouTube is a great format. It's working for me, but there are other people out there that choose different formats. If you're a really great photographer and that's your passion, then maybe Instagram is your channel, or maybe Instagram is your outlet. I know other people that have massive Twitter accounts, and that was their outlet. Some people were amazing, obviously, with Vine, and that was their outlet. And then some people took those short video clips and brought to Facebook, and now that's their brand, and that's their outlet. So figure out in your head, what's your passion? What do you like doing? Me, I like doing videos because I can hit the record button here, and then I can just start talking to you guys. I'm not able to communicate with people through photography because, number one, I'm not a photographer. I'm not really good at photography. I just don't really have the eye for that, and I also don't really have the interest enough to take that to the next level. I think I'm pretty satisfied with my photography skills now. I'd rather put the time that I have into developing video because that's something I like. But that's not necessarily the case for you. Maybe you like something else. So figure out what that is and then build that channel. Now, before you get all, you know, kind of gung-ho on saying, all right, you know, I found my channel, I'm gonna be a YouTuber, and in 6 months I'm gonna get free kicks, it's gonna be dope. Okay, hold up, because the other thing is you have to actually just want to do YouTube, or just want to do Instagram, or want to do Snapchat or Facebook or whatever it is, because you want to do it. So you have to ask yourself the question, would I do this if I know 10 years from now, 20 years from now, forever, a brand never gave me anything? Would I still be cool with it? If you can say yes, then I say go for it. But if you are pursuing YouTube, or you're becoming a photographer for shoes just because you want to get free gear, then I would say don't do it, because you're gonna get frustrated, you're going to get maybe upset, maybe you're gonna turn to a brand and say, I've spent $10,000 on your brand and you guys haven't even approached me at all for any possible collaboration. That's very possible. I've been fortunate, but not everybody is. And for me, I've said this a couple times, so you know, I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself a bunch, but when I started YouTube, it was for a completely different reason. And when brands started hitting me up, it was like, damn, this was never intended, this was never planned, and if I'm getting gear out of it, even better. But I'm having fun with this the way it is. If right now all the relationships stopped, I'd probably be pretty upset. I'd be like, damn, that sucks, because I used to have a great relationship with XYZ brands. But at the end of the day, I like doing this because I have fun with video. I have fun with editing. I have fun with filming. I have fun with coming up with different video ideas. And some of the most fun is connecting with you guys. So when I say comment down below, or when I say hit me up on Instagram and Twitter, I really mean that. I read every single comment, and that's what I get out of it for my personal satisfaction. Maybe it's not the same for you. Maybe there's some other angle that you're finding that passion in. If you have that, it doesn't matter what it is, but if you have that, then pursue it and enjoy it. But again, all I can say is try not to get into it for the wrong reason. You have to be able to offer the brand something in return. If you have a bigger audience, of course that helps. If you're a brand rep and you're a brand ambassador and it's an organic thing, of course that helps, but don't bank on it. Enjoy what you're doing. I wish you all the best, all the luck in the world, because it's not easy. I'm still figuring it out myself. So I hope this video helped. I know it's not the straight answer, but it might get you one step closer to where you want to be. For those that are curious, I've been doing this YouTube thing for a couple years now, 2 and a bit years, and it's a lot of fun. I finish my regular day job and I come home and I'm like, time to record a video. Some days, I don't really want to do it, but most of the time I do. And getting all the other stuff on top is just, it just makes the whole thing even sweeter. So yeah, that's it. That's my story. If you guys like this video, hit it with a thumbs up. And as you know, I like reading the comments. So comment down below, subscribe, stay tuned to the next video, dropping that very soon. I'm gonna do Heat signing out. Peace.